we have more huge announcements. So I think we should go to the Tetra Omnis one now. So, for quite some times, we have sung the praises of Pateus as a DEX aggregator for a very long time. It's done well for both of us. I mean, it's been the best place to go and execute trades as long as you're not totally degenning out, which 9mm is much better for, I think. And I have used that as well. But Pateus, in terms of like routing, being able to get the best price on what you're going after, has been awesome as a DEX aggregator. But now it sounds like we might have some of that from the Tetra team and one of their products, Omnis, which is their DEX. If you want to bring up that tweet as well. And thank you for the super chat. Honda Trump AI Pulse is available on, I never know how to pronounce that, but he says that on our channel all the time. No KYC. I don't know where that's available, and I don't know how to pronounce whatever that is.
Zegex would be my guess on how to pronounce it, but I don't know. I never heard of it either. So
he says it's a centralized exchange. You can send XRP or something there, sell it by PulseChain, then withdraw it with low fees. I will look into it. I've never heard about it before, but yeah, kudos to you. I don't know if you're getting paid by ZegX. I'm just saying that tongue-in-cheekly, but you definitely have been a fan of them, and you have commented on a lot of our videos with that. So I will check that out.
Yeah,
because you have really banged the drum on that, Honda. So yeah we'll check that out.
Thanks for the super chat.
Yeah, appreciate that very much. But yeah, Omnis updates from the Tetra guys. Omnis now has integrated all DEXs on PulseChain. Multi-hops and multi-pull swap orders now give you excellent prices on your swaps. And we've got the whole tweet here as well. If you wanted to check it, maybe we'll just read what they say. Yeah, multi-hops and multi-pull swap orders now give you excellent prices with highly optimized gas and super fast execution when comparing quotes. Be sure to keep an eye on minimum expected outputs for your trades. This is a huge upgrade, and we look forward to community feedback on this. Oh, yeah, I forgot. They have those 5-for-1 swaps, too. They're temporarily disabled while we monitor the new swap router upgrades. This will be reactivated in around a week. Limit orders now too, so you can now edit your limit orders. I think they already had limit orders, but you can now edit your limit orders if the market moves against you or your projections change. There's no fee for editing an order, and you can make changes as often as you like. Please allow 24 to 48 hours for the legacy orders to appear on the front end. Emergency stop loss is now available for limit orders on Omnis. The default is set to 10% loss limit, which you can manage to your preferences using the slider. Limit orders have been restricted to PulseX pools only for the next week or two while we monitor routing through and now updated contracts. This will be switched after some monitoring of performance. When reactivated, this will support all DEXs and pools with multi-hop and splitting for even better order execution. Compound limit orders now live. Use this feature to automatically swing ratio trade between up to 3 assets. The ability to set stop loss limits on each leg of an order is also available. Like standard limit orders, the compound limit orders will execute on PulseX pools only, and will switch on support for all pools and DEXs at the same time. We reactivate this for standard limit orders. Next steps, we'll be moving to launch our liquidity management module next. Completion of this will officially see Omnis come out of beta, paving the way for staking. Stratu beta and Atlas, I think it's Stratus, they missed the S probably, and Atlas beta. There will be other parallel enhancements and add-ons that don't affect our core roadmap, blah, blah, blah. So this is phenomenal. I mean, this is a huge upgrade for Omnis, adding all those things. But the biggest thing, I mean, the DEX aggregator, will this give, Pateus a run for its money? Will it work better than Pateus? I think we got to test it, but you and I, we've sung the praises of Pateus for some time. So yeah, what do you make of these updates? It's great to see this from them. I think these guys have been on the up and up really from the beginning. So I'm really happy to see this. So what do you think?
Yeah, another shout out to Honda Trump real quick there. He threw us another $1.99. I think CA is Canadian, but
yeah, appreciate it, bud.
Thanks again. Yeah, no, it's great. These guys are doing stuff. I think anything that gives another thing that we use, Pateus, some competition is great, right? It kind of keeps them both pushing for more, which is fantastic. Anytime you can do that, it kind of, whether it creates a little competition, the moral of the story, it all helps everything, especially the buy and burn, right? So a little bit here, a little bit there. Now these guys are doing it too. The stop loss is definitely helpful. I think these guys are the only one that still do that 5-to-1. Like you can swap 5 different little tokens for one big one, or whatever, 5 big ones for one, whatever it is. But it's pretty cool, that idea. It combines everything Um, yeah, the other thing that I noticed too was a lot of times when you switch a limit order on a DEX, excuse me, you do have to pay a transaction fee. They're saying it doesn't cost you now to edit your limit orders, which is pretty cool. So
Mm-hmm.
just
Yep.
lots of good things. These guys are apparently have been working hard in the background, and I don't think they get enough attention. Once they come out with that other protocol, I think it's going to be pretty awesome, where you can set it up to do several steps, right? So
Mm-hmm.
for me personally, I'll tell you, there's 3 or 4 things that I really like to do because I have a staking ladder that goes out forever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before I end my stake, though, I want to claim my communist token. Before I end my stake, I want to end my hedron, or claim my hedron, and then end my stake. Well, if you can set this thing up to do it, it will do all 3 of those in the order that you want it to be done, probably saving on gas as well. I would imagine. I don't know if it'll cost more or less, but I would imagine it would be more efficient to do it that way. It's going to be pretty cool. And there's other things that happen along the way. I know you've got the well, I don't know if we're going to talk about it tonight, but the liquid hex is another new thing for
Mm-hmm.
people that have stakes, and it rewards the long-term stakers that haven't sold a whole lot and this and that and the other thing. But yeah, these guys are doing some really cool things. It's pretty awesome to see this, and I know they're one of the few that have limit orders. I know 9mm has them,
Mm-hmm.
and does 9" have them? I believe 9"
I
also
think
has.
they do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do.
So, but yeah, we don't even have them on PulseX yet. So
Right.
I'm assuming that we'll see a lot of these things as well as the bull market starts to really get here. Might see some upgrades here and there a little bit. Um, Always going to be good to see, but yeah, it's exciting to see the work that's being done.
I totally agree. And again, these guys have been on it since the beginning. So really awesome stuff. Oh, and I don't think we've really even mentioned this either, but Fast Abdul says too, 2Fux is now live. Get 2.5x yield on any Fux protocol. APR is over 300%. So yeah, that just went live recently as well.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I mean, we've just got like a trifecta of updates here, from ways to onboard in a PulseChain, ways to trade on PulseChain from 2 different platforms. Yeah, just amazing. Yeah. And as he points out, Omnis is the only aggregator with limit orders. So yeah, and
right.
actually he is right. Yeah, 9mm doesn't actually have limit orders at the time, but you're right about 9". So
Gotcha. Okay.
Fast Abdul cleaned up our mess. We appreciate it, man. Yeah. Thank you very much. I think I've seen you a lot on you were on with Corey and Dane last week. So yeah, good stuff from you,
I
man.
see Fast Abdul all over the place in the chats, by the way,
He's
too.
fast. He's all over the place.
He's all over the place. Give him credit, man. He's out there.
Yeah.
Welcome, Johnny. Good to
Johnny
see you.
Chaos in the chat telling everybody, hey, we're going to see a lot of these 20% ups and downs, so get ready for it for sure. Definitely on a day like today, it is welcome. Yeah, because we're going up. So